Who truly knows the full story of the Crescent's shadow over the British Isles? It's a tale woven through centuries, a narrative that doesn't just start at the arrival of steamships or the onset of the Industrial Revolution, but stretches back to the medieval tapestries of time. Imagine the year 1100, when the first recorded Muslim, known only as the Saracen, was documented in English records. He was not a native of these shores, but an exotic figure in the court of King Henry I, a curiosity amidst the cold, damp castles of England. As the centuries rolled on, the presence of Muslims in Britain grew, albeit slowly, often colored by the broader strokes of trade, diplomacy, and the inevitable conflicts of empire. Fast forward to the Elizabethan era, a time when England's horizons were expanding as rapidly as the world itself seemed to be shrinking. Queen Elizabeth I, in her pragmatic pursuit of allies against Catholic Spain, reached out to the distant rulers of the Moroccan Saudi dynasty. It was a diplomatic dance that saw Moroccan ambassadors, such as the celebrated Abdelwahid ben Messaoud, grace the English court, their exotic presence igniting imaginations and, perhaps, a few Elizabethan plays. By the 17th century, trade routes had drawn tighter, bringing more than just silk and spices to British shores. Documents from this time hint at the presence of Muslim sailors, who were often referred to as lascars. These sailors from the Indian subcontinent found themselves in port cities like London, Liverpool, and Cardiff, forming the embryonic stages of communities that would grow in visibility and influence. The narrative takes a dramatic turn in the 19th century, an era marked by the grandiosity of the British Empire. It was during this period that Britain found itself ruling over millions of Muslim subjects, from the bustling markets of Sindh and Punjab in South Asia to the arid expanses of the Sudan. This imperial entanglement brought a significant number of Muslim soldiers to British shores, particularly during the great crises of the World Wars. World War I and World War II saw thousands of Muslim soldiers fight in the trenches and fields of Europe, their contributions often overshadowed in the popular retellings of these conflicts. The poignant story of Noor Inayat Khan, a descendant of Indian royalty and a World War II spy, encapsulates the bravery and tragedy of these times. Noor, who worked for the Special Operations Executive in France, was eventually captured and executed by the Nazis, her story a stark reminder of the sacrifices made. Post-war Britain, grappling with the need to rebuild, saw the arrival of a significant wave of Muslim immigrants from the Commonwealth. Towns and cities across the UK began to witness the establishment of mosques and cultural centers, symbols of a growing and vibrant community. The latter half of the 20th century marked a period of increasing visibility for Muslims in Britain, with figures like Lord Nazir Ahmed becoming notable political figures. Today, the narrative of Muslims in Britain is as diverse as it is complex, encompassing the stories of politicians, artists, athletes, and everyday citizens. It's a rich mosaic, reflective of a history that is deeply interwoven with the broader tapestry of British history. In sum, the journey of Muslims in Britain is not a footnote, but a central chapter in the story of these islands, a tale of commerce and conflict, of diplomatic intrigues and quiet integration, of vibrant contributions to society and the ongoing challenges of coexistence. It's a history that challenges us to look beyond the familiar narratives and appreciate the depth and richness of this shared heritage.